Hello, welcome to Stampin' by Hannah. Thank you for joining me today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK and I'm here to solve a problem today. Does this happen to anybody else? This is my Painted Harvest stamp set and I open it up and I pull out the sheet and they all fall off. Does this happen to it? I'm sure this happens to other people where your photopolymer stamps just stop sticking. So it's okay, it's alright, because I do have a solution. So, these stamps that won't stick I'm going to take out of my stamp case and I'm going to grab, probably this one doesn't look too clean either, and these ones, and that one didn't stick last week. So I've got most of the stamps out of this stamp set because I use this one all the time. So there are two things you need for this. The first one is a microfiber cloth, or a towel or a flannel or something similar. I use these in my craft room all the time. I use them to clean my photopolymer stamps when I'm stamping. Sometimes I also use them as towels and rags and all sorts, and I love them. So I've got my microfiber cloth. I've then got a bowl of warm-ish water with a hint of dish soap in it. I've got a Fairy, but other brands are available. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your stamps that aren't sticky and you're going to stick them in the water. It's really that simple. The reason that your stamps stop sticking is that they end up covered in lint and dust and ink, basically. All the things that you kind of want your stamps to be covered in when you're using them, but not when you're not using them. There are two ways to prevent this. Well, there's no way of preventing it from happening. You can slow it down by making sure you clean your stamps after every use using either your Stampin' Scrub or a baby wipe or some method, and then making sure they go back in the box and the box is closed. If you leave your stamps lying about, one, your photopolymer might become slightly brittle because it's affected by light, and they will pick up dust from the atmosphere. So once they've sat in there for a minute, and I've got a little bit of dish soap that's kind of stuck at the bottom, I'm going to give each one a little magic rub to get all the kind of last bits off, and I'm going to lay them on my microfiber cloth. Now, the only reason really I have a microfiber cloth is because they're just handy in my craft room. You really could use anything else. You could use a towel or a flannel or anything you've got lying around, really, fabric wise. And it's so simple, but you'll be really surprised how well it works. It also gets off some of that stubborn ink. Your stamps will stain. Your photopolymer stamps are always going to stain, because they are that is part of it. If they're not stained, they're not loved. They should be a funny pink colour, but they will take off some of the staining. But it will also take off all the muck and the finger grease and all sorts of other stuff that gets stuck to them. So once you have fished out all of your stamps out of the bowl, make sure there's none left in. I'm going to move that bowl off to one side. I'm going to dry my hands on yet another microfiber cloth that I have lying on my desk, and I'm just going to pat them dry with my microfiber cloth. Alright. And because microfiber makes things dry really, really quickly, that's the other reason I use this. And they are now going back in the box. So, let's just, that way, get them back in the right way always. So if you put all your stamps on the same side of the acetate sheet, it usually helps. So, pop them all back on. This is this is how I store my photopolymer stamps. I keep them in the original boxes on the original piece of acetate. You will find when you open Stampin' Up photopolymer stamps, there are two pieces of acetate in the box. There is a kind of thick one that has the images printed on it, and then there's a thinner one. I keep that. I just keep it in the box. Sometimes if there's two sheets I will put them back on, but otherwise I don't bother. And there, my stamps are stuck. They have been revived. They are alive again. Thank you ever so much for watching my video today. Don't forget anything you have seen on my videos except microfiber cloths. I don't sell those, but I do sell the Painted Harvest stamp set. You can find in my online store. You can take a look at that by clicking the link in the down bar below. Anything else you want to know, you can find out on my website, stampinbyhannah.co.uk. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Give me some ideas of other how-tos you might like to see. And I will see you again next time. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now.